records will be broken, bodies pushed to their limits, and legends created as 12 teams battle to win the longest ocean race on the planet. This is the Clipper Round the World Yacht Race. The pressure is on in a moderate breeze as the clock ticks down to the start. True to form, Henry Lloyd crosses the line with the leading pack, getting the Clipper race fleet away on the final stage of its 40,000-mile adventure. But there's no time to rest. Skipper Eric Holden calls for the Code 2 spinnaker as they bear away off the wind, ahead of the pack. Not everyone is up to speed as fast as they would like.
Come on, guys, we needed the jibe a minute ago. We're sitting ducks now.
But it's the perfect start for the crew of Henry Lloyd.
Just got off the start line in downhill there. It's a downwind start, so pretty much everybody reached along starboard and popped the kite at the gun. We had a nice committee boat start and in a pretty good position here with the boats behind us. Otherwise we're pretty happy with how we started.
There's action across the fleet, trimming sails in close company and vying for position as crews edge into their first jibe. Henry Lloyd extends its lead through this opening phase, while the crew of Great Britain struggles to achieve their jibe, falling to near the back of the fleet in the process. In the battle for third place on the podium, Derry Londonderry Durrah opts for a better racing line along the Dutch coast, and despite initial difficulties, is now chasing the lead.
We've made our way out under Code 2 kite, and we're just sort of vying for first position with Henry Lloyd. We've got the rest of the fleet, as you can see, on our shoulder. All going quite well. It would be incredible to come as the underdogs and snatch a podium position in the final race into London.
Dropping off the pace, Henry Lloyd falls back, while Old Pulteney hugs the rum line and reaches the first turn mark with a narrow lead. That soon changes with the beat-up wind towards the second turn mark, as Jamaica Get Alright takes over. But storm winds hit the fleet overnight, and positions begin to change. The North Sea is determined to make this final race an extremely testing challenge. If any of the crew expected a gentle cruise to the finish line of this epic round-the-world adventure, they are greatly mistaken. There's little sleep in pounding waves, with constant sail changes called for. It's strength-sapping, exhausting work as they race on in 25-knot winds and heavy swells. It may be the middle of the summer, but all the crew on deck of Great Britain are in full Southern Ocean foul weather gear.
Been a busy night. I think more wind and conditions a little bit tougher than I think most people on board expected. So we've had some ups and downs overnight, but we've popped out. We're currently sitting in fourth with Jamaica close on our hip, and then we have Henry Lloyd, Derry and 1 DLL in front. So it's a tight race for the first and second. They're only about 2.5 miles ahead. There's still a bit of this race to play out. We're fighting real hard, claw back some distance on the guys in front.
The fierce duel between 1 DLL and Derry Londonderry Durrah heightens through the morning of day 2 as the pair go full out for the lead off the UK coast in heavy weather. The fleet turns back to the north and Great Britain makes a move to create a narrow lead over Jamaica Get Alright. Rounding the final mark, it's intensely close and incredibly physical. All the yachts are within just a few miles of each other as they race downwind towards the finish.
We're still clinging on to our lead, so last home stretch now, run it down to Southend and be done with it, hopefully.
The wind slackens, but it's been a long, tiring day. The crew of Great Britain holds on to pull off a remarkable home port win in this final race as they celebrate in the early evening gloom.
Yes!
Well, that's it. Race 16, the icing on our Clipper Round the World cake. We won our home leg into London. Another gold pennant, making us the most decorated boat in the fleet. That's 6 firsts, 5 seconds. What a way to go. Absolutely fantastic. It does not get better. It really doesn't. We didn't think it could ever happen. There's this curse on home legs. Derry broke it in Derry. We've now broken it in London. And it could not make me happier. And as I think you probably worked out, it could not make the crew happier. Absolutely superb. What a race.
And Henry Lloyd are officially champions overall, despite a second place in race 16 to win the 2013-14 Round the World Yacht Race. The rest of the fleet follows behind in close company, but a fourth for Derry London Derry Durra fails to give them the points they need for a podium position overall, as one DLL clinches third ahead of them. There's a special moment as the two crews come alongside to congratulate each other after an incredible contest around the world. So the crew of Henry Lloyd finish first with an impressive points tally overall and a clear margin over Great Britain in second, while one DLL secures third place. But there have been close finishes throughout. With the final race completed, the Clipper race fleet begins a long parade up the River Thames into the heart of London. The triumphant teams pass the capital's famous landmarks to be greeted by a flotilla of boats full of friends and family. The city salutes the Clipper race crews, celebrating their incredible achievements. Tower Bridge opens and the top 3 teams have the honour of passing underneath to the iconic City Hall.
Very, very emotional time. And what a trip Sophie headed to.
One by one, the yachts make their final turn into St Catherine Docks to complete their 40,000-mile circumnavigation. It's been the adventure of a lifetime. A total of 670 crew, representing 42 different nationalities, battled hurricanes, a tornado, blistering heat and freezing cold. They've been transformed from novices to experienced ocean racers. It's been a remarkable experience for them all. There's an emotional arrival for the crew of 4th place Derry London Derry Durra.
Huge moment, yeah, it feels fantastic. I can't believe we're finally here. Seems in some ways that we haven't really left, but I mean the journey we've had in between, yeah, indescribable.
As expected, the crew of Great Britain receive a huge welcome too. But everyone recognises the incredible performance of winners Henry Lloyd, who are the last to enter the docks, and revel in their moment of glory.
Yeah, I couldn't be more thrilled with the arrival here, and with just so proud of the team. They've been amazing all the way around the world. Big thank you for the whole team for all your big efforts, and for all the supporters coming out today. Really couldn't be happier.
The final awards ceremony and the blue pennant for 3rd place overall is received by the skipper and crew of one DLL. Local skipper Simon Talbot leads the crew of Great Britain to the stage after a tremendous 2nd place overall.
Right.
And Eric Holden leads the crew of Henry Lloyd, who were officially crowned winners of the Clipper 2013-14 Round the World Yacht Race. It's a unique experience that no one will ever forget.